Hello, everybody. Welcome to this year's 4th of July special of 2025. Last year's champion was Manta Ray, and 2 years ago was Spikeosaurus. Swamp Thing was defeated by Manta Ray to win, and Mortal Enemy, which you'll see later, was also defeated by Spikeosaurus. But now here we are, 8 robots, 1 arena. Who will take home the 4th of July special of Series 3 and or 2025. Let's get started with the defending champion from last year being Manta Ray and Big-Wheeled Brat. And the next Liability will face Mortal Enemy, Sargent Tankshell against Duck. That will be a fan-favorite fight. And then next up, Pushover and Spikeosaurus. So let's get started. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. 2025 4th of July special. Manta Ray and Big-Wheeled Brat. I think Manta Ray just stopped, and Big-Wheeled Brat looks to be the winner. I don't know what's happening here. I think Big-Wheeled Brat's trying to get free. Oh, that stinks. I'm just gonna play hold music until he gets free. Oh, never mind, he's free. Alright, well, Big-Wheeled Brat wins the fight. That was just nothing. And well, down goes 2024's champion, as Big-Wheeled Brat moves on to the next round. We now have Liability up against his toughest opponent so far of the series, Mortal Enemy. I'm already filming this after the main series has ended, so you're welcome, kids. 3, 2, 1... activate. Let the battle begin. After being stuck on hold, we're back with another fight. Mortal Enemy versus the Big Liability. This is a really good fight, and I know it. Liability winning in Heat E, and Mortal Enemy hopefully going to come soon. Mortal Enemy is on the wedge. Liability trying to flip him, but it's not going to work. Mortal Enemy is just going to be stuck there. And I guess Liability is just going to take this win. Oh, for good. Mortal Enemy's just stuck. Oh, never mind. He's stuck too. Well, Liability wins. Alright, well, at least that kind of happened. Liability goes through to face Big-Wheeled Brat in the Battle of the Rookies. Now, next up is a true fight that truly inspires Series 1. We have Sargent Tankshell and Duck. 3, 2, 1... activate. Let the battle begin. The shell spinner of Sargent Tankshell spinning up, and Duck moving ever so slightly. There goes a wheel off of Duck immediately. So that's at least a start. Duck trying to evade the big spinner of Sargent Tankshell. Duck trying to go around. There goes another wheel off of Duck. The both are trying to move. Duck goes up on the wedge for some reason. The two are moving. Whoa! Whoa! What the lifter on Duck has been broken? Did Sargent Tankshell do that? What just happened? The fight started, Duck lost his wheels, and now his lifter is broken. How in the name of Neptune did this happen? Duck, I don't know what his strategy is on winning this fight. He's just gonna be stuck like that. Tankshell up to speed. Big hit by Tankshell, launching Duck and taking his top panel off. That's a great start so far from Sargent Tankshell. Duck, I don't know how they're going to recover from this, because their main, lifting arm is broken from the main bar itself. Tankshell landing some nice hits onto Duck. Duck trying to lift Sargent Tankshell? Because if I were you, I would just save your lifter and try and get yourself back up like there, for instance. Tankshell trying to line up a shot. Big hit, ejecting Duck to the side wall. What a hit by Tankshell. Everybody better stay away from this massive shell spinner. It will do a lot. Big hit. This is almost like reminiscent of like Cobalt versus Duck from Series 4. Duck has been brought back upright. Duck trying to do something. It goes on the shelf, almost on the wedge. Sargent Tankshell trying to move around. Can it do something? It gets Duck's lifter back, so good sportsmanship from the team of Ukraine. Duck, trying to do something, it pushes back their lifter. Why? Why would you do that? A tank shell. Oh, a nice hit. It pops tank shell. So maybe that decision by them actually did something. Or did it really? Because they're being bounced back by tank shell. And a nice little thing there. Duck trying to lift Sargent Tankshell, but just couldn't lift them over. Sargent Tankshell getting back up to speed. That terrifying weapon is up to speed. Can Duck get free? I think its lifter is up. Oh my goodness, a big hit by Tankshell once more. Duck. Well, there goes its lifter back up once in normal. Duck trying to get free. Sargent Tankshell trying to eye down the big Duck. Big hit again. It pops itself. We are going to a judge's decision. This is a really good fight for Tankshell and Duck. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered a judge's decision. They awarded it unanimously to the winner, Sargent Tankshell. As Sargent Tankshell goes to the semifinals, leaving Duck brutalized. Hopefully he'll be continued and worked ready into the third place Desperado tournament or something. I'm filming this like after the series has ended, so I kind of forgot what I'm doing. Well, in any cases, we'll get the final round of the final fight of the quarterfinals with Pushover and Spikeosaurus. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Pushover and Spikeosaurus, the 2023 champion versus a rookie. Pushover did pretty impressive last week, and they actually made it to the tournament, so how about that? And same with Spikeosaurus, but just barely, even in my case. So, two pretty powerful spinners. Spikeosaurus, most destructive, awarded, and Pushover, a good and designed newcomer into the series. Spikeosaurus and Pushover stopping the weapons, but they get spun up back to speed. We're still waiting for a big hit. There we go. Popping up Spikeosaurus. Spikeosaurus doing a little bit of some little hits there into Pushover. Another nice hit by the both. Spikeosaurus is on the shelf. This isn't good. Pushover. This looks like it's going to be a win for the rookies. Yeah, Spikeosaurus is not getting back down, and it looks like Pushover is going to take this win. How about that? Both 4th of July special champions are out of here. We might have a new one, folks. Pushover go through. Now we're down to the semifinals of the 4th of July special of 2025. We have Big Wheeled Brat, Liability, Sargent Tankshell, and Pushover. We're about to have ourselves a new champion. 3 rookies who have been so far pretty impressive this series. And Sargent Tankshell, I would like to say he's good so far in the series, and I will say that. However, he's again in the 3rd place Desperado tournament. And unironically, same with Big Wheeled Brat. Liability and Pushover are maybe in the championship, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know. In any cases, let's just get this started. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. This is about to be a very funny fight, and I know it. It's Liability versus Big Wheeled Brat. Both of them have shown pretty good in their heat battles. Big Wheeled Brat wasn't entirely that special. Liability getting underneath of Big Wheeled Brat, exposing that ground clearance, and they're aiming to topple back Big Wheeled Brat and get him stuck in the wall. So I don't know how that'll work. Big Wheeled Brat, well, they just say just push them, see if it works, wait for them to choke, and then they can win. I don't know how that'll work, but, well, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Big Wheeled Brat moving around ever so slightly. Liability trying to flip over Big Wheeled Brat, but Big Wheeled Brat can drive inverted. It's just the weapon will spin the other way. And they're actually trying to damage the flipper mechanism of Liability. However, they got him up. Oh, wait, no, they don't. Big Wheeled Brat trying to get free. Liability. Can they do something? No, Big Wheeled Brat gets free and gets pushed back now by Liability, pushing them back. So they're toppling them. Can they? Yes, they can. They topple Big Wheeled Brat over. Liability going through. Oh, there's driver 1 trying to control big-wheeled Brat. Oh, and there we go. Liability wins. Driver 1 just completely lost it after big-wheeled Brat was flipped over onto his stomach a third time. Well, third time was at least definitely something. Liability goes to the 4th of July special final, but who will he face in a rematch between Sargent Tankshell and Pushover? If you saw last week, pretty sure it was Sargent Tankshell who won. Pretty sure by a judge's decision. So, can Sargent Tankshell win? Or will, I don't know, Pushover maybe make an upset of that? We'll find out. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the rematch begin. Sargent Tankshell and Pushover. Both of them moving around. Tankshell destroyed Duck in the judge's scorecard, and Pushover won an upset against Spikeosaurus. So let's see what upsets Pushover has in store. Pushover trying to do something. Something flew across the arena. I think it was Tankshell's teeth, but it's still hitting hard, hitting Pushover back. Pushover, they said they were looking for vengeance from Sargent Tankshell, and well, they at least got it in their heat battle last week. And that's at least something. Tankshell made it to the 3rd place bracket. Not bad. However, not entirely from a robot like him. As you lost to Pushover, Mac. I don't know what to impress upon you. Pushover, trying to move around. Kenny, do something. Tankshell just hits the wall for some reason. That's cool. Sorry. Sargent Tankshell being pushed back by Pushover. Can Pushover do something? Just a little hit there onto him. Nice hits again by both Tankshell and Pushover. Pushover, nice little hit getting to the underside of the robot. Tankshell, that's some good control and a bit of some damage so far for Pushover. They're slowly turning. Big hit again to the shell itself of Tankshell. Can Pushover continue on? Liability waiting in the corner to see who will he face in the final, and it may be Pushover. Pushover puts Tankshell into the wedge. That's a good, strong conclusion for the fight. Pushover, well, no. Tankshell's still spinning up to speed. Can he get free? Yes, he can. But is he going to do more? No. I think he's just stuck. Yeah, we're getting closer to the end of the fight. And yeah, Pushover is going to win the fight. We have our final set it up. Well, now we're down to our final 2 contestants. Liability and Pushover. 2 rookies of Series 3. Liability came off strong in Heat E, winning its competition, and Pushover dominating it as well as another robot, which I kind of forgot. Oh, wait, no, it was Rusty. And then leaving Sargent Tankshell defeated, well, once again. Now, hopefully, if another grudge match comes in, hopefully he will take the cake. But in any cases, Liability versus Pushover. Who will win the 4th of July Special Championship? 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the 4th of July Special 2025 Championship begin. 2 rookies, Liability and Pushover. 2 very impressive rookies, both in this special and in the main series. Liability pushes Pushover, and Pushover is stuck! How about that? Pushover stuck against the wall, and Liability, new to the arena, takes the 4th of July Special Championship of 2025. Congratulations to Liability for winning the 4th of July Special Championship of 2025. Now making him the 3rd champion next to Spikeosaurus and, well, I guess you could say follow disgraceful MANTA RAY. Well, we'll hopefully see you later on as Heat N will hopefully come in, well, just a few hours probably. So we'll see you till then. Liability, so far looking to be the best rookie out of all of them. And we'll see you for Heat N, and we'll see you next time.